Catches it, keeps it high, but Reed's still there to block it. Pat Connaughton! Pat had that great tip in Chicago. Here he gets down the middle, and you give him a chance to take off with 2 feet with his explosion.
Really good job. And you know, sometimes the scheme is to go over, sometimes under, and sometimes Dante's just reading it.
That is Pat Connaughton.
This is beautiful. And you just gotta love this is Pat's game. Look, when a shot goes up, he's slapping.
But he's under 29% from the three-point line this season. Good pass.
What a great pass. Connaughton with a hammer off of that, and I guess Giannis loves it.
Westbrook sitting down now as Harden lost it. McLemore and Tucker get back. Nice play, and Connaughton with the flush.
It's so fun to watch, though, because he really is doing stuff that hasn't been done. And to watch him every night.
Giannis beats Pat Connaughton. Well done, 63-48. We haven't seen him tonight, but Pat Connaughton, we've seen him twice on hammers. Pat going again. And
this basketball team, well coached. They compete, they battle.
Pat Connaughton.
But the Bucks just took the win, pedal to the metal.
Why not? Pat Connaughton.
Highest quality shot available. Not trying to get it back on one possession.
Memphis on a 13-4 run. Connaughton makes it 13-6. That's a nice play, 93-85. Cleveland 16, Milwaukee just 6. The defense has been stunning tonight. Pat Connaughton.
He's one of the most prolific three-point shooters in history, and Kyle Korver out on the floor also.
He ran also. Pat Connaughton flies in from the ceiling.
He's one of the most prolific three-point shooters in history, and Kyle Korver out on the floor also.
He ran also. Pat Connaughton flies in from the ceiling. Came in on a wire to get that one.
That got the bench up.
Wow.
Started the 8th grade when she transferred, but he's starting to really figure things out. Oh, yeah, talk about showing you how to finish. He just doesn't take this game for granted, which is so easily to do.
Pat Connaughton, one-handed rebound and putback. Kumbo has 10. George Hill hustling to take it away. Pass ahead for George. Oh, what a nice lead for the hammer. Pat Connaughton.
Really worked well, but the Bucks just had more than an answer for everything thrown at them.
Pat Connaughton from DJ Wilson. The Bucks have emptied another building in the West.
Wisconsin cheering real loud all the way
Oh,
in
what
San
a
Francisco.
pass. Strong and Bender. That was right on the hands of Pat Connaughton. Bender. Fine Connaughton.
Patrick Jones thing going on.
Pat Connaughton starts the fourth with a steal and a hammer.
Like that great Italian dessert I love, and talk about a pick-me-up. This is one here. Pat Connaughton, great defensive flooding.
Season average of 36.2. Pat Connaughton flushes. Derrick Rose has 14 points. Wow.
Bella, it's okay.
Pat Connaughton. DiVincenzo. Tricky dribbles on Tyus Jones. Pat Connaughton.
Get out of the way, Gorky. Gorky was no part of.
I think Giannis is smiling over there. I can't see him, but I bet he is. Check that. Luol Deng gets him. Here's the dunk.
Handoff action. Statue of Liberty coming in. Yeah. Ooh.
First year, you got to bring 60 wins, right? No pressure.
John Maker a moment ago picking up the foul. What a beautiful pass. Dellavedova for Pat Connaughton.
It's a lot easier to key on a guy. Maybe put 2 guys on him.
Connaughton. Great ups. He has 2 points.
Boy, oh boy, he knows what to do when he gets down there.
Athletic.
We should
credit Dante DiVincenzo with the pass.
Less around the philosophies of Coach Budenholzer.
Oh, now he got one off. Wow.
It's improved offense, right?
It is.
And defense.
Yeah.
Defense, too. Number 3 in points allowed. Oh, what a pass by Antetokounmpo to the cutting Connaughton.
There's the no look by Antetokounmpo finding Connaughton. 2 yellow jerseys. Recognizing there's a wide open player. How about the dance by Cook?
Connaughton with a couple of converging warriors. Puts it down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Connaughton flies in and goes outside to Lopez. Another reset. Connaughton from Brogdon. Everybody clears out for Giannis on the right side. Well done. Connaughton from Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe, in fact, scores first for the Bucks. Milwaukee closed that third quarter 13-2. And they open with a push by Connaughton, a 2-point game. Off the miss by Lopez. Now Chris works. Reach around. Here comes the help. They go inside. Pat Connaughton.
Man, can he get on the trampoline in time after time?
Yeah, San Antonio hop from 3 and the Bucks.
Wow. Pat Connaughton. Coach Budenholzer was more concerned about LaMarcus Aldridge having an easy shot at the basket. Connaughton with ups.
You want to have any chance of winning this game.
Middleton takes one, and there is that 42-inch vertical.
On the bench, Pat Connaughton running start. Throwing it down, left hand extend and throw it down, young fella. The can jump crew. Pat Connaughton, take this rim.
My goodness.
That to me is one of the most important stats to watch this entire season, both he and Giannis.
Great play. Oh. Brogdon, Connaughton. Great play, Connaughton. Took it away. Prepares it and hammers it. Unbelievable. Wow. That's your can't jump crew.
That can't jump crew out there getting it done. Vanilla Thunder. Oh, Pat Connaughton. Well, and here, don't forget about the great defense. I mean, he goes out and contests and blocks a jump shot by Shaq Harrison. And as he's being chased down.
And Ilyasova gets it ahead to Bledsoe. Connaughton sneaking down court, slams it home.
There's that athleticism we just talked about, Dave. Talking about how Connaughton has impacted this team. You look at him making a tomahawk dunk right there on Jonas Jerebko.
So we'll close games a lot together. Nice.
Beautiful. DiVincenzo for Connaughton.
Nice job, DiVincenzo. Good cut by Pat.
Beautiful pass. Pitcher, June.
To get where you want to go, you got to play the right way all the time. Every moment of every possession.
Until Beal gets back in the action. He doesn't get back in time. And Connaughton cleans up a missed 3. That doesn't mean there aren't other great organizations and places, but those were the 2 that stood out maybe 15, 20 years ago when players would talk about such things. Connaughton, the drive and score.
Years ago, who would have thought it? You know, he was on that trajectory, but you don't know how much.
Pat Connaughton. 2-3 to play. Here's the Connaughton follow-up and hammer.
Shoot from all over the place.
Bledsoe stymied by Gordon. Off the double team. Middleton finds Connaughton. Jarrell Martin off to the right. 35 seconds to play. Well, you get used to winning, don't you, Pat Connaughton? From Sterling Brown, you get used to it.
A collective trust. Coaching staff, teammates.
Middleton leaves it for Connaughton. And yes, at the half. Last time they met, James had 40. Giannis 37. Flush. Pat Connaughton.
Nice job as Pat Connaughton.
Lopez from Brogdon. Pat Connaughton. Rebound put back. Pelicans in New Orleans. Malcolm Brogdon feeds Pat Connaughton. Nicely done. Seems simple.
Nice little slip action.
Ilyasova, Middleton over Winslow. That was late on the timer. Pat Connaughton cleans up and flushes to make it 29-14. Upset that he missed the hammer. Or the nail, depending on how you look at it. No miss on this end, Pat Connaughton.
Here's Connaughton. That's just a great off-ball cut when a teammate draws a couple of defenders. You bail him out, make a hard cut, and he'd tell me as we run down the court, get some more, get some more. Don't stop now, get some more. And he kept beating me, and I kept scoring.
Pat Connaughton, one-handed flush.
Until you're out of the woods of this game, which you are not yet, with just a 6-point lead.
Pat Connaughton open under the basket. Bledsoe finds him an easy one for the Bucks. 4:49 remaining. We'll get yours up there. Dinner with Marcus Johnson. Are you kidding me? Nice. Pat Connaughton driving flush. 2/10 more than you need to catch and shoot. Connaughton flushes to answer.
He had played some exceptional basketball the second half of the season for the Hawks.
Vince Carter is out there. He used to dunk like Connaughton does now. Saturday and Sunday games at Fiserv Forum. Brooklyn and Atlanta. Connaughton driving flush. And the season wraps up on the 10th of April. Beautiful crossover flush at Connaughton.
Hadn't seen that before. Advantage.
Pat Connaughton with the yank. Sterling Brown. Connaughton.
Having your head in the game. Nice, hard, aggressive take. You get defense out of sorts. No block out assignment on Pat Connaughton, and that's a mistake. Giannis loving it.
Last played on Saturday. The Bucks, of course, yesterday afternoon. Not saying their legs are gone, but maybe they have to find a little bit. That's a nice run-out jam. Connaughton.
A matchup. Look like man-to-man with some serious zone principles. We'll watch Dudley think about jumping, but
didn't happen right at the start of the year, but it evolved during the course of the season, and it certainly worked well. Here's Connaughton to the rim.
Could be wrong, but couldn't buy a bucket, but shaking out of that. That's what you. Oops.
Pat Connaughton, 9 points.
Kenny Atkinson has been staying small with this lineup, wants the quickness.
Breakdown. Connaughton rising up for the jam.
By the crowd here. Good defense, Connaughton. Ilyasova, Connaughton.
This is going with a smaller lineup now. Watch for Wayne Ellington coming off some type of screening action. Oh, nice job, Connaughton.
There's your spark.
That's what we're talking about.
7 points for their bench.
Again having woes here in the third quarter. This is the biggest lead of the night for Milwaukee. Block shot by Connaughton, and he is ahead of the field. Puts it down.
He can get up, Mark. Do not sleep on this Mipkin. I've been at that man's house, and I've seen him dunk before. And shout out to a guy that wanted to be like Cal Ripken. We haven't seen this almost in the last 20 years.
Coming up next, nice pass. And Connaughton puts it down.
Not only will he strike you out, he'll dunk on you too. See so many of the Brewers in here tonight for the Milwaukee baseball team.